As we can go ahead and hop into the action right now. It's going to be down to a 4-on-2 as Posh is going to get taken out there. Now it's going to be left up to Lord. He's going to be the LMS. And he's just thinking live there as it's going to be down to a 1-on-2. PRB and Stinger here in this final round of the first half.
It's a tough one we want to be left in. You get spotted there and gets taken out by PRB. And that's a solid 10-5 half to Mousesports. ESC got a couple of gun rounds in there. I think, once again, similar to the NIP match, they actually didn't fall that behind in terms of just actual buy rounds, because they lost the pistol and they had to save a bunch of times after. Turned out to be a pretty big lead, but Inferno is a very, very, very ZT-sided map. So if ESC gets a pistol going, they can still for sure win the match.
Well, especially whenever you look in terms of what we've seen in some of the previous events, whenever the Molotov was OP, if you will, and watching how you can basically Molotov that banana area, kind of just forcing that rush to a complete halt. And so one of the things that we probably look at for this new update and how it's actually come into play here, whether or not it's made an impact on Inferno, or if it's still the same type of situation like you had mentioned, being a very CT-sided map. So that's going to bring us here into the second half here between Mousesports and ESC. Again, we're in Group A here at DreamHack Winter. Of course, we'll take a look here and see how this pistol round will start.
And so far, the top fragger of the game is MX from Mousesports, who's sitting at the top of the scoreboard, 14-7. No one from ESC really standing out so far in the game. We'll see what Mousesports chooses to do here. It looks like they're kind of just starting the round slow, holding each area of the map.
Nice
Good
nade
from ESC. Gets Pete down to 40, Rattlesnake down to 59. That's 100 damage nade just early on in the round. Here,
We've actually got
a
Lord
push from Mouse. Looks like they just took over the banana area. Left Pete hiding in the little corner in banana. I don't think ESC knows he's there. So if ESC were to push through banana right now, that could be bad for them. But it does look like Mousesports is getting ready to hit the A site. We'll see how ESC is holding that now.
So going to be able to push up. Spotted one. PRB is going to continue to move here. He's got the bomb carrier Stinger following right behind him. As they're going to go ahead and start to push out here into the action. Rattlesnake wrapping around through that CT arch. MX able to pick up one. As now it's going to be down to a 2-on-4. As we look here, you can see they're going to be rotating now. As this is Cuban that we're on board with. He's also accompanied here by Taz, who's already made his way over there towards that library area. Cuban able to take down one. So now it's going to be down to a 2-on-2. As we'll take a look and see whether or not PRB can shut things down. Just waiting for him to be able to push up, be able to take out one nice little headshot. Now it's going to be left up to Taz, who's down to a 1-on-2. And he's able to wrap back around here inside a pit. Not a lot of time to work with here, and he's going to get taken out. Now the score is going to be 11-5 as Mousesports picks up this pistol round, but they also picked up the pistol round there in the first half as well.
That's tough for when two similar level teams play each other in a match. If you lose both pistols and are unable to win one of the early rounds. In the first half, we saw ESC go down 5-0 before they won their first round, and now they're very likely to go down 3-0 before getting on board here. So that's always tough for a team to bounce back from there.
I would even extend that even further. Whenever you lose a pistol round, whenever you're playing on the CT side, that even accentuates it even further. But let's go ahead and take a look here. It looks like Ponce is able to take out one. Here comes Lord, able to pick up a kill as well. And they stacked this B side. As right now we're on board here with Cuban. It is down to a 2-on-3. We've got PRB, Stinger, and Pete here for Mousesports. And there goes Cuban as Taz is actually rotating back around. He's going to be on the flank here over there towards that banana side. And they're already going to be on the lookout there. And he's going to get taken out there by that MP7. So now the score is going to be 12-5 here in favor of Mousesports. Again, it's tough to be on the CT side losing that pistol round.
Yeah, and this is going to be another safe round from ESC, which technically should put Mousesports up 13-5. And that's a mountain to climb for any team.
As we take a look, you can see how the current money system is working here for ESC. Take a look here at the setup that we're working here so far. Pete's actually pushing all the way up here over there towards banana side. He's able to pick off Neo, and so he's going to continue to push up here inside that side. Nice little headshot, able to take down Cuban. As now it's going to be down to a 3-on-4. It looks like they're going to... Bomb has actually been dropped off. See if that's just kind of been passive over there towards that banana side. PRB is going to swing on through, pick up that bomb, and see what's happening over here for Taz, as well as Pasha, as they're just waiting. Taz inside a CT spawn. Got one over there inside of construction here for Mouse Sports. Of course, this is just kind of again, an eco round coming in here for the counter-terror side for ESC. And looks like Pasha's going to wrap around over there towards that banana side and look for some exit kills. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see what they've got to work with here. You see Pasha working up there.
Low health. He looks like he's going to rotate all the way back to banana to meet with Pasha, who is going to see a couple of Mouse Sports members here any second when he peeks. We'll see if ESC's going to be able to get another kill here.
And he's able to push out. Stinger able to take down one. Of course, they're still pushing over there, and Stinger able to pick up another one. So no exit kills. So now it's going to be 13-5. This will be the first real gun round that we'll see here in the second half.
And this is a must-win round for ESC if they want to stay within this game. And it's also worth pointing out that unless Fnatic beat Mouse Sports and there's one of those three-way ties, apart from NIP, who's probably going to go 3-0 in the group,
right,
this is a huge hit for ESC's chances to advance.
As right now we take a look, you can see that you've got Lord, who's over inside of the apartments. Let's go take a look here over on the offense. Again, they're set up for a default push over here towards this A side. They've dropped the bomb down inside of it. This is pretty typical that you've seen kind of transcended from 1.6 to Source. Just kind of a default setup here on Inferno.
Looks like Mouse Sports isn't really doing much yet. They kind of did an early push all over the map to bait out some nades, and now they're slowly starting to move up all over the map. And with Stinger and Rattlesnake bowling back from A now, it looks like they are indeed going to hit B this round, where you have Neo and Kuben defending. So we'll see how this goes.
You can see how both of these players have been set up. You can see the pairing, how it's working for ESC. You had one player watching the balcony area, one set up to with the flashbang. Same situations going on here with Neo and Cuban. So Neo's going to make the call, so you see that quick counter flash is coming in. They're going to go ahead and push over here towards this bomb site. Let's go and take a look and see if they'll be able to smash in here. As Neo's able to take down one, but he will get dropped there by Pete. In the backside of the site, it's going to be Cuban. He's spamming away, getting taken out there by PRB, and now it's going to be left up to Lord and Cuban. Again, you've already lost 3 consecutive rounds, one of which starting from that pistol round. This is really going to hurt if they lose this gun round here, and this down to a 2-on-4.
And Taz and Lord are both headed to carpet holes just to save. It looks like Taz is going to park himself in the big pit. Lord's staying in halls, but they are going to save their weapons this round, and it is going to make it 14-5 in favor of Mouse Sports. And this is almost getting to that point where ESC can only realistically really hope to just get more rounds, because even a 3-way tie, a 16-5 loss would be really devastating for their chances to go through. So at least they really need to get more rounds as Taz takes out Pete there, saving his weapon. It's going to be 14-5.
And you take a look right now, you can see there Cubans only has 2,900 to work with. Lord has, he had, I believe it was like 1,900 at one point. So let's take a look here at what we've got so far. Lord's going to utilize the FAMAS, which I'm actually a big fan of whenever you look at it in terms of not the automatic spray, but whenever you switch it over to burst fire, it's a lot more of a controlled recoil to work with. And it's very effective if you just aim for the headshot lane the whole time.
Got the Mag 7 here in the hands of Kuben. Posted up for those close combat shots.
So he's playing close quarters inside of that B bomb site. He's got his teammate that's actually pushing up. We'll make the assumption that that's actually Neo who's moving over there.
It looks like Mouse is just taking it slow once again. It's kind of holding all across the map, looking for pushes, making sure they don't lose anyone early on. And we'll probably see them start heading towards the site in about 20 seconds here.
Again, you can see this is what we had mentioned. We take a look at the overview, how everything's set up. You've got, right now, you've got Pete and MX that are over here. You got Rattlesnake that's working inside of mid, who's just checking right here down this lane. And you've also got PRB and Stinger who are over there. But now the bomb has been picked up there by PRB, so the action's going to happen over here towards this A side. But looking at it, oh, nice little takedown there by Pasha. Pasha to drop Pete. But you can see this is a good spot for Lord right here. He can peek out right there. He's able to go. He does go for the burst fire, but misses, unable to connect. As now it's going to be left up to Cuban, Neo, and Pasha. As Pasha is trying to kind of get at least a kill while his teammates rotate over there towards that A-bomb side.
This is going to be a really tough retake for ESC. They got Solbo and Mouse's fake towards B, and even though they got the early round, both Coob and Lord and Taz were unable to get any kills in A. Actually, it looks like ESC might just save their weapons, and that they will. That's going to give Mouse 10 game points to close this one out.
And Pasha, you can see right there, just take that in consideration of how many bullets that it took for him to get that kill, and just how their aiming is going right now. Cuban able to pick up another one. Pick up these exit kills are working out, but he needs to hold on to that gun at least. And all of them were taken out. Every single one of the members were taken out, and that is a huge, huge thing that comes into play because there's no money that's in their economy to work with, and they've basically bought whatever they can. You can see that you've got over here, you've got Cuban who has a P90. That's in his front pocket there. And you got a FAMAS again there for Lord, a FAMAS there for Taz, and Neo and Pasha were able to buy M4s.
Yeah, that was indeed a big blow to ESC, losing all those weapons. Coopin goes aggressive there, and Banana gets the first pick, but instantly gets traded, so that's not a very good sign for ESC. It's never good to trade as a CT.
No.
Mouse Sports, once again, they're playing pretty smart on T side, I have to say. They keep taking things slow, just taking over areas.
And Pasha able to take down PRB, but he's going to have to backstep. Is he able to take out another one with that M4? Now it's going to be down to Rattlesnake and Pete. Again, you had Pasha, who's backpedaling, still able to pick up that second frag, and Neo able to take out two of her. I believe that was Neo on both of them.
And those were some nice dual kill rounds there same round by Pasha and Neo. Both got a couple nice kills, especially Neo there. 2 solid bursts with an M4, so always makes you wonder if they could have just had some of that a little earlier in the rounds that mattered a little more. Maybe get one of these pistols going for them. That could have been big, but they could theoretically still work their way back to a tie.
Again, you had Pasha and Neo were the ones that were able to buy that M4 for that round. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the setup here for Mouse Sports. Pretty typical. Again, you've got 2 players that are playing over here. You've got some action happening over there towards the apartment area.
Yeah, Stinger's been shut down to 20 health by Lord there.
Take a look at here and see where Lord's playing at. He's been, right now it looks like he's just wrapping back over. He's going to allow his teammate to actually watch over that apartment area, which this may be a pretty huge point for them to push in through. And Taz
Neo
spots
takes out
one.
Pete, but gets taken out. That's a big kill there by MX. He takes out both B-side defenders. Stinger missing shots in the middle. Lord, but gets taken out as well. This is going to be a tough round for ESC to win.
Pasha pushing up, and he doesn't check that corner. MX able to take him out. Now it's going to be left up to Taz. Again, this is game point here for ESC. I apologize, for Mouse Sports. And see if ESC and Taz can at least keep this alive here as the bomb will get planted there inside of that B-bomb site.
And it doesn't look good for Taz. Mouse Sports knows he's coming from Banana, and they're in very good positions to get this kill.
They know exactly where he's at. He lofted that Molotov earlier, and of course he's going to go ahead and try to be able to push in here through that site. He's going to be taken out there by MX, and so the score is going to be 16-6 there in favor of Mouse Sports. Again, with a fan base that's there for ESC, it's probably not feeling too good for this game.